Hello YouTube, my fellow trekkers and preppers. Welcome back guys to episode number 6 of Survival Saturday. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 essential items that I bring into the woods for survival. So, let's get to dumping this backpack and I'll show you what I got. Alright, so this is everything. From clothing to sleep systems, cutting tools, knife, shovels, toiletries, cooking kits, and rain gear. Let's go over each piece in detail. Alright, here we go. So, let's start with our water filtration. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this before. This is the Sawyer Mini. I have the 2 bags for it. This is a great water filtration device. Now, in the event that this does fail, guys, I do keep 2 bottles of water purification tablets. One is the pH balancer and one is the actual purifier. These are great just in case that does fail. I can always use the boiling method and filter it out with a handkerchief. Moving on, we're gonna go with our cooking set. So, I really do live by leave no trace, guys. So I have this is the Biolite Stove. This is a great little cook stove. You actually build your own fire in here. Now on the inside of it, it has this metal rod, and I will do a review on this soon. But it allows you to collect heat energy, and it has a thermoelectric generator, which means it takes that heat and converts it into electricity. And there's a USB output device port right here, and you can charge your devices while in the woods. I do, however, also carry a backup. This stove right here came with one of my cookware sets, which we will talk about next. And it's been awesome. I hook it up to the Coleman propane butane combo, and it's been great as a backup, or if I need to boil things quickly, or it might be wet out. So next up, let's talk about my cutting tools that I have. I always have my hatchet with me, and I always have my saw with me. These are great tools to have. You never know when you're going to have to cut something down or cut firewood, process wood. I do also carry a backup knife. This is the Camillus titanium bonded from Walmart. I will do a review on this soon. But that's an additional knife that I carry with me, aside from my Screever Creek knife right here. So I always like to carry a backup knife because you never know if you're going to break something. Might break or lose your knife. It's always good to have a backup. Next guys, let's talk about poncho, different gear to protect you from the elements. So I have this is the 4U cycling jacket. This has been great, it's a lifesaver. I've been caught in the rain so many times in the mountains. And when you're higher in elevations, the weather can change quickly. Now I also have this is a 5-foot wide by 7-foot long tarp. It's got eye holes, I think in the middles, but I know they have them on all 4 corners and a couple in the middle of this. This is great. Going over the next thing that I carry in here would be cordage. Now cordage is definitely going to help you when you're trying to string your tarp up. Let's say your poncho rips, whatever it is, you're looking to take shelter or make shelter quickly. That tarp and this cordage go hand in hand. Now we'll talk about my sleep system. My sleep system, I never know if I'm going to get lost in the woods or have trouble or difficulty making it out of the woods. So I always carry a sleep system with me. I personally use the Teton Sports Leaf Zero, guys. This is a phenomenal sleeping bag. I can unzip it almost all the way and use it basically like a quilt, or on those cold nights I could zip it right up and tuck myself in a little cocoon because this is a mummy bag. We'll talk about insulation. I have the Moon Lance sleeping pad, inflatable sleeping pad. This is a cheap budget item. It's been great though. I've been very surprised with it. And I also have a Black River camp pillow and a La Siesta 2-person hammock. This hammock is super comfortable, super lightweight. I think it only weighs like just over 2 pounds. Alright, next up on the list, gonna be some source of light. Got my headlamp right here. This one is not my main, this is just a backup. And then I have a whole pack of batteries. When you're in the woods, like I said, you're not sure if you're going to get out every time on time, so you could start hiking into the darkness. Without a headlamp, it's very easy to get disoriented and lost, so I always suggest carrying a form of light with you and extra batteries just in case. Great resource to have in the woods. Now, let's say you do get wet. Poncho rips, something, you get back to the car and you're freezing. Now, you might have an hour ride home depending on where you are, where you hike to. Let's talk about extra clothing. Guys, I always bring extra socks, extra underwear, shirt, pants. I'll always have it with me, and I rarely need to use it, which is a good thing, but in the event that I do need to use it and I'm freezing, I've got it right there. This is my gold armor, or armor, whatever you want to call it. This is a cook set. Comes with a pot, a pan, a little cup. It comes with a little fork and knife, but I prefer to use these ones. I got these for like 50 cents a piece at Walmart. And then I got this. This is a titanium one. This is the Vulcan, I believe. Yeah, the Vulcan. This is a long, extra long spork. I believe it's 9 inches long. Great for when you have those MREs, or if you're eating a Mountain House meal or a backpacker's pantry. This reaches right down to the bottom of the bag, guys. Going on to comfort, which I'm about to use. This is a butt pad. This is a Thermarest Z seat. It's got like a little layer of Reflectix on one side, which actually works really well. I've used it in the past, and it's totally helped me as far as reflecting heat back at my body when I'm sitting in snow or on the wet ground. And another great thing that you could use this for, guys, is you give it one fold in half, and you could use this to stoke your fires without losing breath and feeling dizzy. And last but not least, guys, is going to be my medical kit. I did a video about all the supplies that I have in here. I'll link it somewhere around here. You guys can go check that out. But always good to have the knowledge to use it. And I think that's going to do it for today. Well, let me get back to packing up all this gear. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Alright, I'll catch you guys soon. Remember, get out there, trek, thrive, and survive. I'll catch you on the trail.